Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape. Now hopefully I've fixed the crashing issues that were happening in my last episode, but we'll see. But anyway, today we're going to be doing the Twilight of the Gods quest, and I'm actually hoping to do a quest a day for the next 8 days, counting today. So Sunday through Sunday. We'll see how that goes, but that is the goal at least. And to start off Twilight of the Gods, apparently talking to this character is a requirement to even start the quest, so we'll do that real quick. Stay back. Nice, Dragonkin. Don't act innocent. I've seen what you and your kind out there have been doing to my kind. I'm not here to kill you, unless you want to kill me, that is. No, I have no interest in that. Who are you, and why are you here? I'm KaBob. I was just wandering about, exploring this place, and just happened to spot you. Alright, KaBob, I'm Naressa, but I'm still keeping my eye on you. Alright, I don't think we probably have to do any of the conversation, but I'll ask what they're doing at least. What are you doing all the way out here? Why aren't you trying to kill me? Those are some good questions. I ran here from the battlefield. Something menacing is going on down there, but I managed to break free. There wasn't really anywhere else to go. Those creatures in the cathedral would attack me on sight. Something menacing? What do you mean? It's hard to explain. Up until recently, I felt like I was living in a dream, yet every so often, there would be brief moments of lucidity. I insisted on chasing those moments, trying to make sense of what I was feeling, until eventually the blurriness just ceased. Huh, I wonder if that could have anything to do with your hibernation pods. You know about those? Regardless, yes, that was my theory too. We have many shared dreams while we slept. I can't really recall any of them, except one. It was as if we had been awoken, under attack by the Roken once again, and so we defended ourselves. Everything became clear to me once my senses came back under my control, which is fine for me, but I don't know what I can do to help my kin down there. Neither do I. At this point, I'm afraid they may only be able to help themselves. However, I do know that Karapak is involved here, presenting himself as the leader of your army. Karapak? That menacing little... Before our hibernation, he was always messing about with his little science experiments. Intelligent, creative, and driven, but unscrupulous. It was inevitable he'd go too far one day. Many of us Nodon knew he was untrustworthy. Yep, that's pretty much been my experience with him, too. Well, he's nothing if not consistent, I guess. Alright, I think that's all we needed to know, really. Farewell. It's been nice chatting to a friendly face, KaBob. I hope to run into you again sometime. Alright, so now we need to actually figure out where to start the quest. Which, Twilight of the Gods... Oh, I already had it selected, didn't I? Anyway, where to start? It doesn't actually say, does it? Oh, no, there it is. On the surface. Gotcha. Alright, so... Can we just teleport there? Or will this take me to the cathedral? Alright, it takes me to the cathedral. Still, probably easier to get back from here. I think it's north. Not entirely sure, though. Got all these guys here, got this big hole. Good stuff, good stuff. But yeah, I don't know why that little conversation was necessary, but apparently it was. It's just how it is. That's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I'm not ready to go down there yet. Alright, wounded person here. I guess a Circadian. Ah, it hurts. We were attacked by demons down in Sintiston. Please, can you help me? Yes, I can. Here, keep the pressure applied on the larger wounds. Thank you. Can you tell me what happened here? I didn't see much, as it happened all so fast. I was cleaning up with my patrol inside the city when we were ambushed by demons. Demons? Are you sure? I know a demon when I see one. Winged, red, grotesque demons, clear as day. Those sound like Avernic demons, Zamorakian. Yeah, those are the ones. Left over from the war, like you? No, the only demons during the war were those 3 generals. These were new. Anyway, we were just packing up. It was so sudden. I blinked and we were surrounded. Before I knew it, they started killing my comrades. In the middle of the slaughter, something else hit us from the other side. It tore through my men without hesitation, but then it went after the demons. What was it? I've never seen anything like it before. It went after those demons like nothing I've seen in my long years of service. I'm not quite sure how I managed to crawl out, but somehow I did, thanks Saradomin. That sounds horrifying. I'm sorry you had to experience that. But go on. Whatever that thing was, it was more dangerous than the demons, a lot more. Do you have any idea what it was? We can't just leave it to attack all of the patrols around Sintiston. Can you give me a description? It was humanoid but large, larger than a man, and gangly, and it moved so strangely, like a dancer. Interesting. What color was it? It was dark, maybe brown or maybe yellowish? That's useful to know, thanks. I'll have a look around the city to see if there's anything else that could help. Be careful, there could still be some demons lurking about. I'll make my way back to Falador when I can. Alright, I guess we're going back in the city then. Yes, we're continuing Twilight of the Gods. I'm glad to finally be doing this quest. It came out a long time ago and I just never got around to it. I don't know what we're doing next, though. This is what the guide is for, I guess. I have to be very careful today because if OBS crashes, I have to notice. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing the quest and we'll have a big problem. That's the problem with these quest episodes. Oh, we got demons. But yeah, if anything messes up, like, I can't just do the quest again. So, yeah. That's nice. Oh, I've got my stupid pet out again. Get out of here, pet. DXP window's open too. I'm not doing any DXP right now. Alright, so we need to go in here. Oh, there's a blood trail. So that's what we're doing. We're following this blood trail. I honestly hadn't even noticed it. But now that I know it's here, it's kind of obvious. Gotta see what made all this blood. Yeah, that's why it frustrates me so much whenever I have issues during quest episodes, like last episode. Very, very annoying. I'm hoping this one doesn't crash. I did a test recording for 30 minutes, and nothing happened. I'm gonna inspect this real quick. Oh no, Neressa's house? I hope she's okay. I see. And then they have the gall to just walk it right in, not even bothering to knock, when there's a perfectly good door right in front of them. The nerve. Maybe I'll have to get you a doorbell for your birthday. Skekth, how are you settling into your new place, by the way? Well, I just finished fixing up the stove for the housewarming party next week. Gregorovic, what are you doing here? Who? I think you must be mistaken, KaBob. Oh dear. She doesn't know. Sorry, who is your guest? This is my good friend Erasinus. He lived in Sintiston long ago. Erasinus? What a lovely name. Erasinus Gaius Saturninus at your service. Hey, Greg. Ah, Master, hello. Master? Neressa, he's dangerous. Back away slowly. Master, I have accomplished so much in your absence. The city has been purged. I couldn't help myself. This war just kept bringing meals right to my doorstep. So much blood, delectable. I'm sad to see it's being cleaned up now. Are you all right, Erasinus? Erasinus? What a silly name. His name is Gregorovic. He's a monster. You're sure? I've known Erasinus for quite a while now, and he could never hurt a soul. Yes, he was Slisky's general at the heart of Gielinor. We haven't seen him for a while. All those elves, those poor, poor elves, but they were so tasty. Not as delicious as white knights, though. I like to swallow them whole. Feels so good in my tummy when the armor dissolves. Not gonna voice act that. Oops, sorry, night breath. What are you talking about? Ooh, a dragonkin. I've always wanted to try one. Look out. Bad dog, be quiet. Yes, sir. Stay still. Yes, sir. You're no fun. Racinus, what's wrong? Hey, I thought Greg was a white. Whites don't eat people, do they? Don't know. I'm no necromancer. I'm pretty sure whites don't eat people. They certainly don't swallow them whole. What if... You don't mean... Mean what? Like that one we met before. Oh, yes. What are you talking about? I didn't say anything. He's a demon. A Chthonian demon. Yep, that's it. That's the reveal. He doesn't seem to know that. Who are you talking to? He ate a person, and now he thinks he is the person. It's not like this is the first time this has happened. That makes sense, I suppose. How many of these things are there? What makes sense? There's a slight possibility that Erasinus, is a demon that thinks it's a person. Excuse me? In the 4th Age, a dying human made a deal with a Majorat called Sliske to save his own life. He was a nasty piece of work alive, but once he was reborn into this unsettling jester form, he became a true monster. I find it oddly endearing. I think everyone just assumed he was a white, since those were Sliske's thing. Now I'm not so sure. A while ago I met a demon, Seneshinanus, who seemed to be trapped in the form of a little girl. It turned out he'd eaten her and somehow assumed her identity. I think the same thing might have happened to Greg. By the 12 Dukes. Erasinus? That explains everything. Before I was here, I was in the Abyss. Some Majorat summoned me, and the last thing I remember, he was offering me the most delicious human. Next thing I found myself here, in the ruins of the city I used to know so well, and I've been having these blackouts. Sliske must have fed you Gregorovic. His identity subsumed yours. Sliske never told you. And the real Greg has been dead this entire time. I love it. Your thoughts, your actions, your entire life. How horrific. I can only imagine. You've been Sliske's puppet for 1,000 years. Could I be a Chthonian? Could you be a Chthonian? Could we all be Chthonians? Could I learn how to say the word? Probably not. Well, there's the question of would it even matter if you were? Perhaps not. I think, therefore I am. Regardless, I think this must be pretty rare. I've killed the odd abyssal in my time, and none of them thought they were a person. So chances are you're you and I'm me. Regardless, what a distressing consequence to be dealing with. There must be a way that we can help him. When I cured Seneshianus, the other identity receded. Maybe if we cure Erasinus, we can destroy Gregorovic. Back when I lived here, there was an asylum northeast of here. The pontifex there was said to be experimenting with cures for sicknesses of the mind. Oh, I've been there. Yes, the White Knights mentioned it. There's an entrance just east of the plaza outside the cathedral. Can you meet us there? Can Greg be trusted? Yes, master. I will consume everything as you demand. You are not to harm anyone. Anyone. Do you understand? Yes, master. It's me again. Is he gone? For now. Maybe we should hurry. I'll come with you now. Let's go. Alright, they didn't make me walk. That's nice. Did we just go in? So, only one problem. Someone's locked the entrance. Oh, of course. I've tried bending the bars, but they're strong enough to keep demons in, so that's a no-go. What about picking the lock? I don't have any lockpicks on me, but maybe your claws could work. Let's see. Get a little cutscene, huh? Nothing, not even a budge. I'll get this open for you, master. What's he gonna do? Nope. Oh. You tried your best, pal. What happens if I just try it? Oh, apparently I just... Oh, the gate, not the elevator. Gotcha. Something to unlock it. Okay, well, I'll search then. Oh, I don't have any reason. Okay, I guess I'll talk then. There must be a key around here somewhere. In the meantime, we'll keep looking for another way in. Alright, now I'm allowed to look for keys. A jar of pickled rats? This isn't very useful. Speak for yourself, I could find uses for that. A love letter addressed to Nabor? This isn't very useful. How about anything else to search? Upstairs, probably? A heart-shaped picture of Zeros? This isn't very useful. Oh man, we got notes on the floor. A pile of notes? Some of these could be useful. Oh really? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. What is all this? This was not part of the deal. Alright. Everything you need to know about exorcisms. This isn't very useful. Ooh, I see a sparkly. A 10-liter bottle of blood? This isn't very useful. Wasn't another quest, that's for sure. Well, we've got notes on what to do with the keys, but we don't actually have the keys. I'm not seeing anything else to click on. So that's a problem. I guess we'll go back downstairs. I think I searched those drawers. There's probably more to search down here, right? Probably. Maybe not. You know what? I think it's guide time. This is going to be a long quest. I don't have time to be figuring things out. Let's see. A crane lever. Where is a crane lever? Ah, there it is. Is that a clunk I heard upstairs? Ah, we got a crane now. What does that do for us, though? Oh, I think we maybe talk to them now that we've done that. I don't know. How's it going, KaBob? Apparently I don't talk to them. Alright. Find some notes, go downstairs, pull the crane lever under the desk. I mean, I already... Oh, did I pull the wrong crane lever? I don't know what I'm doing here. What's it supposed to do? The drawers of the filing cabinet near the stairs. I mean, this is the drawers, right? Oh, this is the drawers. Found the keys! Alright, I don't really know what that did, but we've done it. Now we gotta figure out how to open the gate, I guess? Great, looks like I have everything I need to open the gate. Now to just figure out which key to use. What happens if I guess the wrong key? Nothing. Alright. We can brute force this. I wonder if it's random. The longer short purple key is usually it. Well, I just... Oh wait, that was round. Okay, come on now. I don't feel like doing the puzzle. We're on a time limit here. That was long purple, short purple. There we go. The guide was right. Great, that's the gate open. Nice job. We'll meet you down there. Down into the darkness. Alright, down we go. Or not. Come on. I have to walk through the gate, apparently. He really just wants to run all the way up there to that corner. Very desperately. Ah, the good old asylum. have not spent too much time here. We'll talk to Nerissa. Another problem. Looks like these strange creatures are roaming the area. Abyssal demons? What are they doing here? No matter, we'll just try to stay out of their way. I suppose that's the best way to go about this. And Greg, just stay back here. We don't need another demon massacre today. But all that deliciousness going to waste. Keep it down. Humph. See what you can learn without being spotted. Erasinus and I will follow when the path is clear. Alright, so we're trying to figure out what the deal is here now, I guess. Ooh, they're talking. Now, just to avoid the Abyssals, they'll have me for lunch if I'm seen. Really? Are we gonna actually do that? Because that's kind of annoying. Oh. Apparently we want to get captured, so we'll try it. Don't move. What do you think you're doing? Health and safety inspections? They're long overdue. This place is off limits. It was worth a try. You're all coming with me. Drat. That's a word you don't see very often. Oh, look at this guy. What in the world is he? I have no idea. We'll talk to him. Hey boss, I found this lot wandering around near the entrance. How do a human, a kin, and a Chthonian come to be working together? Explain yourselves. Where to begin? Do not waste the time of the masters. I love what you've done with the place. The rotting skeletons, the rusting blood, the damaged brains, it really brings everything together. Gregorovic. I'm famous. You know of this creature, Dahaka? An infamous servant of the Majorat Sliske. Dahaka? What are you doing here? You will answer to Iklagor. I could ask you the same question. Do not question the masters. Yakla? Yakla. Nerissa? By the Roken, Yakla, what have you done to yourself? What we had to. Your kind went to sleep. We evaded the curse by other means. And it's Iklagor now. What are you talking about? These are Dragonkin. Agra Dragonkin. What? In stolen bodies. You returned to the Abyss? Have you been there all this time? We projected ourselves into these elemental beings, abyssal natives. The Elder Gates no longer functioned, but we were able to eke out an existence. Calgar's people, you remember Calgar? Wasn't he buried with Varanus? Merely his dead shell, Calgar was unsatisfied with his lot in the Abyss. He gathered followers, Yorga, Dagon, and the others, and they projected it again into the bodies of demons. We ruled Infernus. They called us Infernals. The Chthonians drove them out, and so they returned to us in the Abyss. When Zamorak captured Infernus, the Chthonians were exiled in turn. So we took our revenge, and now they serve us. Some of them do, others serve the old dukes. We fight for possession of the body of the most bloated. The corpse of Hostilius is a potent source of power. You never explained your presence here. Actually, they're here for me, Cyrillus. Do I know you, demon? You used to. I'm Erasinus. Who? Erasinus. We were in the 10th Legion together? Oh, Erasinus. What are you doing here? He has two different personalities. KaBob says he's this monstrous creature, but he's always been very gentle around me. Yes, another case of superimposed personality disorder. It seems we are here for the same purpose. This condition, it is spreading through the Abyss. We are here seeking a cure to give us an advantage against the Dukes. We have been searching here for anything of use, but we have not been here long. The master of this place, a Majorat known as Nabor, saw religious significance in the healing of the sick. I'm familiar with his work. I cured a demon of this condition once before. Excellent. Aid us, and we will refrain from destroying you. Aid us, and you will be helping your companion. While we're here, demons have been attacking human patrols in the streets. Did you have anything to do with that? A human patrol entered the asylum and attacked us. They were dealt with. We have not left this building, however. We arrived by portal. These were winged demons, Avernick. I wish I could eat Avernick. I love fried wings. Avernick demons, we may know something of this. Bring us the cure and we will share what we know. Take too long and the deal is void. Alright. You seem distressed. I just can't believe they would do something so barbaric. My own kind. These were dragonkin I thought I knew. I knew about the experiments they were doing, but I thought it was just curiosity. To steal the bodies of other beings? I'm sorry, they must have been desperate. I'm sorry, I can't pretend to know what the curse was like, but they must have been desperate, and being in those bodies for all this time would have only soured them more. You might be right, and as shocking as it is, I'd be lying to myself if I didn't feel slightly relieved to see more of my kin alive and well. But we have something else to focus on right now. Let's look around and see what we can find. Alright, I think we're safe. I'm 26 minutes in and we haven't crashed, so apparently I just needed to update and reboot to fix whatever was going on last episode. But anyway, we're going to have to search around. So we need to figure this out. Let's see. Who do we talk to? I don't actually know who to talk to. It's saying that we should have some notes. Oh no. Okay. I don't actually know what's going on with this description. It's mentioning Senacious, and none of these characters are named that. And I don't remember anything about it. I can try talking to them again, I guess. Have you found a cure? I'm working on it. My patience is thinning. Bring us the cure. I'm going. Alright, well, that didn't make him happy. We can try climbing up here, I guess. Oh, there was a thing to investigate. I'll climb back down and investigate then. Yum. Oh, mystery meat. Great. That stuff again. Is there anything else to search while I'm down here before I go up there? That doesn't look like it. I mean, it can't be letting me up here for no reason, right? This door doesn't work, though. Got more abyssal savages talking. What is going on here, though? Oh, I'm supposed to go through here. We can talk to them, I guess. Hello? Stuck helping out in this stupid asylum. Alright, so they're not happy about that. Probably also not happy that I've already killed some of them, but, you know, whatever. Let's see, where are we going? We got something we can search, finally. That's a good sign. A filing cabinet's a good place to find information. What's this? Oh, vodka, huh? Interesting. You would think I would just try the cure that I used last time. I don't remember what it was. That was like 2 weeks ago or something, but, you know, you would think. Okay, this doesn't look normal. Do I really just want to leave? I guess I can. Am I searching around here again? I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh well. You know, I'm gonna pause it and figure out what to do next. Alright, so I did find some more things to click on. There is a crate of syringes over here, which I gathered one from. And over here is Nabor, apparently. Alright, we found a journal. There is jars of body parts, apparently. Lovely, what's in here, then? Snail, oh, delicious. We got some shelves. Some notes. Phase 2, there must be some more notes on the first phase nearby. And we got a shelf of potions. There's barely any dosage left in these. Let's have a look at their labels. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know what to grab there. Search the desk, I guess. Some more notes. I'm guessing that's part 1. Yep. Alright, did we search this? Lots of body parts, none of which I need. Alright, I think that's everything in this room. I see some more sparklies over here, though. So we'll jump on over here. I just ran into this. The guy didn't help me at all. It said I was supposed to follow the girl from, Broken Home. Why? Oh, why? Let's just get this over with. I have nude. Oh, wow, yeah. I definitely couldn't have gotten that from anywhere else. You know, for 11 coins. Definitely not. Gotta fill the sink, apparently. Stinky. Oh, fill vials. Okay, you know what? We'll do that. Vial of vile water. I like it. I like it a lot. Did I check the operating table? I wouldn't want to be operated on here. Alright, so that's that. We've done the bucket of blood. Anything else that looks interesting? I don't think so. I guess we'll probably want to read. Ah. So we've got a couple successes from phase 1. Phase 2 had more successes, I guess. So do I just grab one that says it was a success? But I don't know what phase these are from, right? So do I choose just one that says success? Maybe on both it says success. So 3, 4, 6, and 8. I mean, not 9. 3, 4, 6, and 8. 3, 4, 6. So 6 would be a safe one then. I wonder if that's the actual puzzle or if I'm just making things up there. Why does it say 1x Infernal Ashes? Oh, I guess that's just the ingredient. Alright, well, we already had the Infernal Ashes because they're listed as required. So it makes sense that that would be the thing. So are we just going to use this on Gregorovic then? I don't know. I'll bring you guys back when we're in there. Well, I was trying to head back and this little girl rudely showed up, so I guess we'll see what she wants. What is she doing here? It's kind of weird because I thought she was supposed to lead me to that place. But I guess we'll follow her and see where she goes. Hey, stop! There she is. I guess not. I guess she's unrelated to this. There she is again. Where are we going? Rowena! I mean, we know who she really is, right? Or is she the actual ghost of Rowena? I don't remember. I thought that she was the demon guy, but maybe not. Where is she going? I guess if she's doing ghost things, she's probably an actual ghost. She seems to be going into that little room. Oh, okay. Sinatianis. No, it is. KaBob! Rowena? Sinatianis? It's me. Yes, but which you? Oh, it's me, Sinatianis. Why do you look like Rowena again? I'm trying to avoid the others. I think they're looking for me. What are you doing down here? You remember how you cured me before? Of course, hard to forget coming face to face with your true, beautiful, blobular self. As it turns out, the cure wasn't especially permanent. That's not good, but then how are we able to talk? The episodes come and go. I'm okay at the moment. Is that why you're here, looking for another cure? I was, and I think I was onto something before the others arrived. The other demons? Have you not spoken to them? Abyssals are disgusting, corpse-dwelling barbarians. Can they even speak? Of course, they're here for the same reason you are. Really? Others have been afflicted in the same way? Affected, I mean. It sounds like it's a problem for them in the Abyss. Really? And why are you here? Actually, also here for the same reason. We found someone called Erasinus. Same condition. How unlikely. Then I'll share what I have. Nabor wrote out a full description of the condition. It's over on the desk there if you want to read it. I didn't find it very helpful. This, though, is the same spell you used on me back in the mansion. It took quite a while to piece together from Nabor's research, but it should work. Thanks, the spell won't cure you permanently? Yes, Nabor talked about requiring a physical cure as well as a mental one. See if you can turn anything up. I'll have a look for anything else useful in these notes. Alright, we'll pick up the notes, I guess. Good stuff. Apparently the book's still there after we picked it up, but you know, that's just how it works. Oh wow, look at all this stuff. They got a lot of things here. I am not reading all that, but I assume we're ready to go back now. And we've got the physical cure and the spell cure somewhere. Supposedly we have the spell. There it is. Alright. Did I search all the stuff in that room? I think I did. Either way, if we don't have anything, we'll figure it out, I guess. More inspecting operating tables. Oh, great. More useful items. That is not what I want. But it could be that it's all just fake potion ingredients and I got the correct one. I don't know. We're gonna head back there and see. Apparently I took the long way back. I could have taken that. Alright, well anyway, I guess we'll talk to Gregorovich, maybe? Hi, Greg. Hello, Master. How's it going? How's it going? Come on, you can do better than that. Gloriously, I've never felt more at home than this death-infested city. That's the Gregorovich we know and love. Thank you for this enlightening conversation. Alright, well I guess that was wrong. Have you found a cure? I'm working on it. Oh, great. So I haven't found the cure yet. I'm going. Alright, well, what do we do next then? Let's see. Okay, copy of the break curse, vial. Okay, we want a sample of blood, apparently. Apparently I wanted another vial. I don't know, I guess we can try this and see if we need a vial for it. What is that? I need some blood. I love blood. Me too, can I have some? Of course, Master. Tingly. Oh, whoops. My alarm just went off because I woke up super early today. It's just now supposed to wake up. Alright, alright, so we've got a syringe of blood. That's good. Now we have experimental potion, and then we use the blood on the potion, apparently. Alright. This is it, the cure! Alright, I guess I'll talk to them now. They did say to talk when I had the cure. Okay, now what? That was it? Nothing happened? Okay. A dragonkin, a jester, and a human walk into an asylum. Hello, human. I hope you haven't returned with nothing to show. I see you found another skulking rat. It's me, you oaf, Sinatianus. Sinatianus, the child eater? In Orcus's name, is that the form of the child you ate? I'll not be talked down by a corpse-dwelling barbarian. We fought for our world. Where were you? Locked up here. Be quiet, Cyrillus. Have you found anything human? I've pieced together Nabor's research. I think I have a cure. How do we know it will work? We'll test it on Gregorovich and Sinatianus. No, you want to destroy me, Master? I won't allow it. Be quiet. Stand still. Yes, Master. This is for the best, Greg. You need to find peace. I'm going to miss you, buddy. I'm not. I'm ready too. Here we go. Let's hope it works. We just pour it on his crotch. Makes sense. That's how I would cure anyone. Now to just... Oh. Oh, goody. He's a regular old demon. Not one of the big blob demons. I kind of thought he would be a big blob demon. It worked! Are you both okay? My body! I have my body back! Arms are so weird. Erasinus, welcome back. You're so pink. You're taller than I remember. It feels different to last time. Here's a sample of the cure. You should be able to create more. Good, we will return with it to the Abyss. You mentioned that you knew something about the demons in Sintiston? How can you be so ignorant? Calm down, you glagor. Our fellow demon Dagon returned to us recently from long incarceration. He harbors much antipathy, I don't even know anymore with that word, for Zamrak. He has been infiltrating Infernus. Someday we will reclaim it. In recent weeks, he has reported much activity among the forces there. Zamrak is moving demons off Infernus. We did not know where to, but their presence here could suggest Gielinor is the destination. Uh-oh. Is that bad? Pretty bad. How many demons? Demons are notoriously hard to keep track of, but it could be thousands. Are they... Enough. We have aided each other, and now we shall return to the Abyss. We may not be as friendly next time. Well, that's not what I expected. I need to report this to someone. Why? If Zamrak is planning some sort of invasion, demons aren't very good at minimizing casualties. I see. Perhaps the forces of the Alliance at the Cathedral could help. Yes, I'd better inform Saradomin. Why? He deserves to know the fate of his knights, at least. There's no way the three of us can go to Falador. What's Falador? The human capital. A provincial sort of place. I thought Varric was the human capital. There was another of our kind during the battle with the Temple Knights. Yes, Valinius. Let's see if we can track him down. Thank you once more for your help, KaBob. Yes, thank you. My mind is free for the first time in, well, an age. Before you go, do you remember being Gregorovic? Unfortunately so, yes. Do you remember me? The way he responded to me? Yes. He thought I was someone else. Yes, the voices in your head. They sound like Sliske, the one who did this to me. Hey. Why, the goddess Saren told me they weren't Sliske. I'm no expert, but they have this... Senacianus, how would you describe it? Effectum? Resonance. Magical resonance. Exactly, they have his magical resonance, just as I had Gregorovic's. I don't think Greg can hear us anymore. Could I have the same disorder? No, I don't think so. You didn't devour Sliske, did you? Not exactly. Anything happened to your soul? Yes, there was this whole thing with Guthix and an Elder Artifact, and Sliske. I expect that's it then. Some part of his essence got pushed into you. Must be powerful enough to reach out to his old followers. You might want to get that seen to. Anyway, must be off. I need to part ways here as well. I must return to my kin and watch over them. Thank you for your company, Erasinus. Should you ever find yourself in Orthen, come and find me. Maybe I'll pop over too when I've sorted out this Zamrak problem. To Falador. Alright. Good stuff. So Erasinus was always a demon? I thought that Erasinus was a dragonkin that got eaten by the demon. I don't know, I'm kind of confused there. But anyway, we've done that, and I guess we're supposed to go report to good old Saradomin. So let's find our way out of here and to the center of the cathedral. I would teleport, but I don't know if that would mess with the quest, so I won't. Seems pretty simple, I guess. Alright, out we go. So far, this quest is not at all what I expected for Twilight of the Gods. It's just a lot of demons and dragonkin stuff. Not a whole lot of god stuff yet. Sounds like maybe we're getting there. Can Get through this gate, please. So annoying. Gotta go tell Saradomin of all these problems. The demons are still around, that's right. Yeah, who would notice a demon invasion whenever the demons are just standing right outside your building? Alright. Oh, Saradomin's not even in here? Well, I mean, I guess we can just try teleporting then. Worst case scenario, I'm wrong and have to go do something else. Kinda weird, though. World Guardian? What's happening now? Zamorak has gone? Gone. No, say it like it is. Okay, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is not going to be what we need to do. We need to go to Falador. That's why they mentioned Falador, after all. Alright, well, we gotta go to the White Knight's castle. It's gonna take a minute. I'll be right back. Alright, here we are in good old Falador. Let us continue the quest. Alright, so we got Duke Horatio and Adristea. Whom do you have for me first? I thought maybe we should start out with an easy one. That's a little condescending. I don't mean it like that. Of course you can do this, but everyone benefits from positive reinforcement. Very well, show them in. May I present Horatio, Duke of Lumbridge? It's an honor. Kyrios Mo Hagi, whatever that means. You've been practicing your icing. Very impressive. But the honor is mine, Lumbridge. Tell me what it is you want from me. I'm not sure it is entirely proper, sire. I have no time for modesty, false or otherwise, Lumbridge. You are here because you have something to say. Say it. Well, sire, it's about the Battle of Lumbridge. That was nearly 10 years ago. Indeed, sire, but the effects are still being felt. As you know, though our forces were victorious, the lands around the site were devastated. Unfortunately, yes, I could not deflect Zamorak's foul energies cleanly enough. We rebuilt as best we could. Freelancers did most of the work, but the bill was still high. The cost of the lamps alone. Get to the point, Lumbridge. The duchy isn't deeply in debt, sire, and has remained so for these 10 years. Crops are failing, and we cannot afford to buy food elsewhere with the current markup. Is there nothing Miss Elaine can do for you? Times are hard throughout the kingdom, sire. The famine, you know, and the loss of so many young folk to recent tribulations. It is much the same in Asgarnia. What specifically is it that you want me to do? Well, sire, I'm sorry, my lady, I do not know the correct form of address. Don't worry, Lumbridge, lady will do. When Lady Adristea spoke of making amends, I thought, you blame me for the destruction at the Battle of Lumbridge? Sincerest apologies, sires, I meant no... Father, this is not what we talked about. It is I who should apologize, Lumbridge. Though it was not I that chose the side of the battle, I could have worked harder to contain the destruction. Your lands and your people bore the brunt of it, and you should be compensated in turn. Adristea, do you recall the total amount pledged for the Harvest Day parades? It was something close to 2 million gold, if I recall correctly. The parades are important, but we can certainly afford to be less lavish. Have Hestia allocate half of it to the Duchy of Lumbridge. Yes, father. Thank you, sire. 1,000 thank yous. You are welcome, Lumbridge, but it seems we have another visitor. Step forward, World Guardian. That I will, Saradomin. I've been exploring the ruins of Sintiston. I have patrols there to guard against any remaining threats. Is everything under control? Zamorakian demons have been seen down there attacking your knights. A group of abyssal demons told me that Zamorak has been moving his forces off Infernus, probably to Gielinor. Off Infernus? What could he be doing? We've seen no sign of activity here, and the ruins themselves contain nothing of value now. Still, we've seen little of Zamorak since he fled the battle against the Elder Gods. Our patrols have reported sightings of red-robed cultists Red-robed. At an archaeological site outside Varrock. An archaeological site? You mean the Star Lodge? Yes, do you know it? It leads to the Infernal Source, an ancient demon summoning site in the wilderness. It may be a coincidence, but if Zamorak is planning something, it would be good to have advance word. I cannot command you, World Guardian, and we are still indebted to you for saving the world. But if you can spare the time to investigate, please do so. I believe the Jolly Boar Inn is a popular place with the knights. You might be able to find some there. You know me, I love an adventure. Alright. So we have to go to the Jolly Boar Inn. Is that the one in Varrock? I don't know. Let's go. And I'll figure out what to do next. Alright. So no, that's the one northeast of Varrock, near Fort Ferentry, which we will get to later this week, hopefully. If everything goes according to plan. I've been completely avoiding it to avoid spoilers. So I don't really know what's going on. I gotta say, Varrock's looking pretty nice with this updated ground. It's nice that they're finally at least partially updating all the old areas, even if the buildings are still a bit outdated. Varrock could definitely use a bit of a rework, being one of the main cities in the game. It's had a rework. This is not the ancient graphics, but still. A lot of square buildings. They're very boring. Alright, so what are we actually doing here? Just talk to the White Knights, apparently. Don't know why I can't just go into my archaeological site. I am the archaeological master. I forgot that it was this close to the inn. I thought it was further away. Okay, we'll talk to Cerberus, I guess. Hi there, have you seen anything suspicious around the dig site recently? Indeed, a fellow knight and myself were investigating some odd chanting sounds coming from the entrance. It was quite dark at that point, but we could just make out some robed figures descending into the entrance. I see, thank you. Oh, I've got to talk to everyone, apparently. Okay. Sir Cole. Hello, have you seen anything out of ordinary? Quite possibly. The other day I noticed a rat gnawing on something near the entrance, so I went to check out what it was. It appeared to be a freshly baked biscuit. Are biscuits not ordinary around here? Well, it's not that it was a biscuit, but the design of the biscuit. It was in the shape of a Zamorak symbol, complete with red icing. Right, this might be useful, thank you. Wow, they make Zamorak biscuits. Great stuff. Surplus. Hello, have you come across anything unusual? Yes, myself and another knight were looking for the source of some strange chanting coming from the entrance. We couldn't see much, but it looked like the chanting was coming from some red-clothed figures. That's helpful information, thanks. Alright, and do we talk to the big guy? Like, really big guy. Jeez. Good day. Hello, Sarah Doman sent me here to investigate some suspicious sightings reported by your troops. Ah, you must be the World Guardian, then. We were finishing up our routine patrol with a pint from the Jolly Boar here, but some of us heard some ominous chanting sounds coming from the archaeology site entrance. How was it ominous? Low-pitched, repetitive, and far too coherent to be from the pub customers. A couple of nights went outside to have a look. Maybe they can give you some more insight. I'll have a word with them, thanks. Already did. Alright, so that's everyone talked to. Now what do I do? Let me see, what do we do? Okay, we just descend the lift now. Apparently that's all it took. I feel like I could have just descended the lift, but, you know, whatever. Now we have all the information. We got this person here. I guess we can talk to her. Hello there. The exit is just over there. I could always come back later. Are you okay? I traveled all the way from Ardoin to join my old crocheting buddies here, but now that I'm here, my stomach is in all sorts of knots. Ah, the cult? I'm here to join them too. Go Zamorak. Yes, the cult. It's a relief to meet another person looking to join up. You know, you can always go back home if you don't want to do this. It's not that I don't want to join, it's that I'm not sure I have what it takes. Members of the cult are truly the best of the best, and as much as I try to learn everything I can about Zamarakian culture, a lot of the time the information just doesn't stick. I'm sure they're welcoming to anyone willing to join, regardless of how well you can recall their cultural practices. You're just saying that. I bet you're much more worthy of joining than I am. Don't be so hard on yourself. I barely know the first thing about Zamarakian culture. Prove it. I'll test you. If you insist. Do I want to get it wrong or right? Apparently I'm supposed to get it right. Okay. So that's growth through chaos, then. Correct. On to the next question. The original founder. Well, I mean, I saw this guy outside, so probably him. Movario. Okay, no, never mind. Fine, I'll just look at it. It's Philippa. That's it. On to the last question. Dagon. Correct again. I knew it. You're a much more loyal Zamarakian than I am, even though she knew the answers were correct, so yeah. Something like that. These robes are much better off in your possession. Here, take them. I think I'll head back home. Clearly, I have a lot more studying ahead of me. Safe travels. I assume I want to wear them. Look at that. Good stuff. Alright, so now we need to go to the cult, I guess, which is probably just heading deeper in. How do you head deeper in? Right, you go down here. It's been a little while since I did archaeology. That was a fun skill launch. Welcome, child of Zamorak. Greetings, fellow child of Zamorak. Please be received in our holy sanctum. It is an honor to welcome another of faith into our congregation. I am Vala. I am excited to be here. You can call me KaBob. KaBob? That will not do. All members of the Order of Dis require a holy name, hand-picked by him. You shall go by Joy. Joy it is, then. Now, Joy, do make yourself at home. Our brothers and sisters will be more than pleased to teach you our ways. Lovely. Thank you, Vala. Farewell. Alright, so I guess we just talked to them. Look at all these guys. A new face? I haven't seen you around before. Yes, I just joined. How can they tell I'm a new face when I'm wearing a mask? Perfect. You can be the first to hear my talk on the history of the Order. Back in the day, we were established by Duchess Philippa. The Duchess was a loyal supporter of Zamorak from the start, and stands as someone we should all aspire to be. Give me 1 second, I gotta plug in my headphones. They've been dying all episode. Alright. The Order of Dis, she so named us. While we were dormant for a long time, recent events have prompted a rejuvenation. Our modern-day purpose hasn't deviated much from the original. Spread the word and grow the following of our Lord. Wow, that gave me tingles. Thank you, I've been practicing. Alright, 5 pieces of information. Alright, we'll talk to Kenton next. May Zamorak be with you. May Zamorak be with you. Okay, he doesn't have information. Wallona's got to, though. I guess I'll join the ritual circle. This guy is gonna have a bad day. Everyone, welcome Joy to the circle. Welcome, Joy. I'm not gonna repeat myself 5 times or whatever. Let us begin. Repeat after me. Domine fortis chaos. Domine fortis chaos. In sanguine et in morte. In blood and in life or something. Like that. Or death. In sanguine et in morte. Honoramus tibi hoc sacrificium. Why does it always repeat again? With the power of this ritual, we have lent our aid to the mighty army of demons that our lord is bringing to Gielinor. Oh no. Zamorak be with you all. Alright, well that was a good piece of information, and I assume I don't have to talk to any of these guys then. So we'll talk to Gale. Hello, I'm new here. Is there anything I should know? Ugh, another newbie. It seems like we're just opening membership up to anyone these days. No need to be rude. I said you guys would be nice. Alright, well, you're not helpful. What about you, Woodrow? Ah, I suppose you're going to find out sooner or later. I'm planning on leaving the cult. The kidnapping? Fine. The 6 a.m. rituals? Not ideal, but I can live with it. The torture? One of my favorite pastimes. But these new robes? Absolutely awful. The most uncomfortable clothing I've worn in my entire life. The fabric is itchy, the sizing is off. I think you might have the wrong person. Oh, forget I said anything. Alright, well that was not a piece of information. You are not a person I can talk to. What about you? Nope. Oakley, I guess. Maybe. Hi there, I'm Joy. How long have you been in the cult for? Hang on a second, I recognize that voice. Yes, I know you, KaBob, the World Guardian. You saved my... Nope, sorry, you must have the wrong person. Alright, well that's not helpful. Do I have to talk to these people? I kind of would expect not... Wait, I can pickpocket them? Interesting. That makes me think I'm supposed to pickpocket them. I will. You guys will all be pickpocketed by me. Is this one of those things where I find something in the last person I check? Wow. I really thought I would find something by now. Is there anyone else? Okay. Glada. Nothing, huh? I'll talk to you. Nope, okay. Trudy can be pickpocketed. There we go. Cast iron key. Doesn't count as a piece of information, though. That's interesting. Am I supposed to go deeper, then? Oh, you can pickpocket more people down here. And talk, I guess. Hello, I'm new here, and I thought I'd introduce myself to everyone. What's your name? Okay, asleep. Oh, I'll leave you to your rest. Okay, what about you? I can't talk to you. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. How much information is there? Wayland, do you have information for me? What's going on here? I'm keeping an eye on the prisoner while we are preparing for their next enlightenment session. I see. Although between you and me, this is just another one for the Hydra Gate. Is this what the key's for, I wonder? I'm sorry, but the prisoner is not allowed visitors. I was sent here by Vala to try and convert him. Alright then. Psst. Hello, who are you? I'm KaBob. I can help you get out of here. Why would you do that? Keep this on the down low, but I'm not actually in the cult. And well, no one deserves to be handcuffed and tortured. Saradomin has heard my prayers. I'm Tyne. I'll just distract the guard and... No, there's no way you can sneak me out of here without him seeing. He's got eyes like a Zamorak hawk. But if I appeal to their beliefs, then I might have a chance of getting out of this cell. I need some of their robes to leave inconspicuously, though. I can find you some robes. Just hang in there. Okay. I mean, do we need the guy who doesn't like robes? Hi there. I was just wondering what's going on here. At the moment, I'm busy drawing up torture plans for our next prisoner. It's a toss-up between the Iron Chair, the Rack, or the Tongue Terror. Want to help? Pick the Tongue Terror, the Tongue Terror. Maybe later. Have fun. Alright, well that's not helpful. Can we find robes in these shelves? Or is this just random searching? Alright, well. I'm suspicious about the guy who doesn't like his robes. But we will continue onwards. Hey, I don't suppose you know what the huge energy barrier over there is for? The source must be protected from outsiders. Lord Zamorak's will maintains the barrier. Why is the source blocked off? He has blocked access to the source below and the crater above so that he may conduct his holy work without interference. What holy work is that? I don't know. I fell asleep during the briefing. Alright, finally another piece of information. I will attempt to pickpocket just because I can. What about you? I guess not. Anyone down here? Edda. Hi there, I'm new here. Another member. You come in droves now. What's the reason for the recent influx? Our lord is at his peak. He recently absorbed the power of an ancient Menifite artifact known as the Eye of Het. With that power, he can summon an endless tide of demons from the demon dimensions. The weak Saradominists foolishly threw their forces away in some meaningless conflict and are in no state to oppose us. Sounds like I joined at just the right time. Indeed. Yeah, the meaningless end of the universe conflict. Just not done that. Hello? Anything interesting going on here? I guess they've taken a vow of silence. I will attempt to pickpocket them and fail, probably. I mean, I think we're probably just about done here. Yeah, they're busy praying. All right. Is this where we get the robes, then? No, apparently not. What about this? Open sesame. I'll just grab this one and this one. One size fits all, right? All right, we got spare cultist robes. Is that all we need? I'll check the last crate. Fleas. All right. Silly little fleas, but we'll hope this is enough. We'll hope that all I needed was that. Now I can just talk to Tyne. Have you found any spare robes for me? Here they are. They may not be a perfect fit, but this was the only size I could find. I'll just be a minute. Alright, it's time for another enlightenment session. Ah, Wayland, my fellow child of Zamorak. For so long I have been blind to your superior beliefs, but now I see the light. Please accept me as one of your own. Ugh, Ridley was right. That's me out of 20 gold. We accept you, Tyne. Come, join us in the glory of Zamorak. Thank you, KaBob, truly. It's really nothing. Stay safe. Farewell. I'm just glad I wasn't taken to sacrifice like the others. I think I found out all there is to know here. Time to go and update Saradomin. Alright, so I don't know if that counted as a piece of information, but it was at least something, I guess. What I don't know is he leaving, or is he just going to be part of the cult now? I don't see him around, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Alright, well anyway, back to good old Saradomin. But I'm going to give my headphones a minute to charge, so I will pause. Alright, here we are back in Falador. Let's continue. We got Father Frith here again. Time for another conversation. This time it's Garlandia. With a ridiculous harp. You! Why did you bring me here, Hebe? You didn't tell me he would be here. I'm sorry, Garlandia. I didn't think you would come otherwise. I'm leaving. Please, Garlandia, hear what he has to say. Father? This is ridiculous. The Pol Marcos Autocriter does not... Father. Adraste. You're Adraste? Saradomin's adopted daughter? You told me you wanted to make things better. You swore to me. I do, Then do what you promised. Garlandia, I'm sorry. You're sorry? So, Hebe, you brought me here so he could apologize? You're as ridiculous as he is. He is I can speak for myself, Adrastea. I am prepared to make amends for my actions. Amends? Amends? He could restore your wings. It's within his power. Restore my wings? Restore my wings? You little idiot. It's been thousands of years. Do you not think others have offered? It is hardly a feat that requires the attentions of a god. Then why do you still... My body is a monument to his cruelty. Everywhere I go, people are reminded of it. My mutilation is the greatest thing of value that I have. He will not take that from me, too. I am trying, Garlandia. I'm not asking for your forgiveness, only the opportunity to do what I can. Surely there must be something you want, something I can provide you. Nothing within your power to grant. I am Saradomin, Lord of Light, Basilius Basilion. Try me. Can you put back what you tore down? Can you do what Guthix did, protect the world from your kind? Be gone from this place along with all the gods. Leave us without the benefits of your wisdom. Is that within your power to grant, mighty Saradomin? This is a waste of time. No, Father, we can... World Guardian, you return. Step forward. What have you to report? Zamorak has taken back control of the Infernal Source. His cultists are swarming the dungeon. He's using the power he absorbed from the Eye of Het to summon demons from Infernus. How many? A lot, hundreds at least. My lord, please forgive the interruption. Peace, Sir Alvin. You are forgiven. What is it? Word from King Rold, my lord. Mistlane is under attack. They say demons are teleporting into the towns and cities. They are attacking the citizens, lord, killing the townsfolk. A full-scale attack on Mistlane? My lord. What is it, Sir Simon? Word from Berthorpe, my lord. They are under attack. By teleporting demons? Yes, lord. By the schism, he's attacking us everywhere. After the losses of the monolith at Sintiston, my knights are at a fraction of their strength. Even the militias were annihilated. What about our reserves? Already committed. We have nothing left. We have allies. The elves, the druids, the Mendocians, even the Zerosian traders. They all suffered grievous casualties just as we did. The only forces to escape the Elder God War relatively unscathed were Zamorak's. He must have been planning this all along. Perhaps, or maybe he's just an opportunistic vulture. Will you stand with me, Geralt Guardian? Yes, Zamorak must be stopped. Now what? Excuse you? What's going on? Ah. Intruder! Oh, come now, calm yourself. Bilrock. Why have you crawled out of your hole, Majorat? I am but a humble emissary.
No Saladomin, unholy despot. I bring a message from Zamorak, Lord of Chaos, Imperator of Gielinor, Dictator of Infernus and the Lower Plains, etc. The Empire of Chaos has returned. This world is ours. Your armies are spent, O Saladomin, while our demons outnumber the stars. You sit in crumbling fortresses, while our forces attack at their leisure. Your people are starving, while we burn your crops as offerings. Even now, all-powerful Zamorak summons legions to this world from behind an impregnable shield. Supplicate yourself before him, and he will spare the lives of your few misguided followers. Refuse, and his wrath shall consume all lands.
What do we do? Do we flee? I will not abandon the people of this world to Zamorak. Then what shall we do, my lord? I don't know. Can the summoning portal at the infernal source be disrupted? No chance. No chance. Can we destroy the infernal source? Damage it somehow? The infernal source itself is merely a conduit. Zamorak does not need it to open a portal to Infernus, it is simply more convenient. No, the problem is Zamorak and the power he absorbed, not the source. I guess we just need to do all options. Why don't we just kill the attacking demons? Never gonna work. Never. What if we just kill the attacking demons? We could, Armadil would help, and Azanadra has no love for Zamorak, but even we cannot be everywhere at once. We could hold out for a time, but Zamorak's stolen power is great, and he can simply summon more. If we do not cut the problem off at the head, we are simply delaying the inevitable. I can kill demons. I have no doubt, but you are no god, and if these reports are to be believed... alright. Can we assault Zamorak directly? Terrible plan. Terrible. Can you confront Zamorak correctly? Directly, not correctly, that would be the right answer. I could, but at the Battle of Lumbridge our stalemate lasted weeks. Last time, it was my loyal forces that tipped the balance in my favor, but this time he would have an overwhelming advantage. I'm not afraid to face him, but I dread to think of the damage that his demons could wreak on my people in the meantime. Within a month, they could kill everyone on the continent. Even with Armadil's help, I cannot confront Zamorak and save my people from destruction at the same time. Hey. What? Hey. What? Remember what Wingless said? She said, my body is a monument to his cruelty. not that. There was a lot of incredulous repetition. After that, she wanted to put the edicts back. Bingo! You're kidding. I understand. What was that, World Guardian? I know what we have to do. We're going to re-establish the Edicts of Guthix. Can you do that? I don't know. Can I? Of course. We can. Power of Erebus, isn't it? And that's us, Power of Erebus. Well, yes, but do you actually know how to do it? Well, no, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Can you? I'll figure something out. After he established the edicts, Guthix forced each of us to leave in turn. If you can re-establish them, then Armadillo and I can push Zamorak through his own portal and close it. With the flow of demons cut off, we can clean up here with a minimum of casualties. Finally, Gilnor would be safe from his predations forever. Finally, I can rule uncontested, and its people will be safe. I'm sure Armadillo will not defy me, and Azanadra is weak. If you ever left, you wouldn't be able to return. Being trapped here is a small price to pay to be rid of Zamorak. No. Gilnor needs to be rid of your kind, and not dominated by your tyrannical rule. Hush, Garlandia. Soon the God Wars will finally be over. Soon we will have peace. Go then, World Guardian. I will defend the cities, save as many as I can. If you can do this, do it. If you cannot, we will reconvene and form another plan. I'm not committing to anything at this stage, but I'll investigate my options. Any ideas, guys? Nope. This was your idea. Hey, I'm all about strategy. Execution isn't my forte. Meet me in the library just down the stairs, and we'll see what we can piece together. Alrighty. Down we go. Where is the library? Is it down another level? I think it is. I don't know. Is that where they have the jail? Huh. There's nothing here. Is that where it is? I know there is a glitch where sometimes she just doesn't show up. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong place. I know they had a library, honestly. Let me look upstairs again. Oh, is the library over here? Table with books. Ambassador Spanfipple. What a name. Where is the library? Huh. Let me see what the guide says. The second floor. So, oh, there she is. I didn't see her earlier. How do I get there, though? Oh, through this door? Gotcha. Why are castles in RuneScape always these mazes? Who knows? So, welcome to the de facto research center of Asgarnia. It might lack the majesty of the Archaicos Stolisticos on Hallow, but we've pulled together quite the collection of texts on divine metaphysics. To work with first-hand sources such as these, it's exhilarating. I'm still reeling from the idea of re-establishing the edicts. It hadn't occurred to me that such a thing might be possible, and Father, I can't imagine him ever allowing it. If there's one thing this conflict has done, it's made us reassess a few things, Saradomin as much as anyone. We shall see, but for now, well, you of all people have earned my trust. If you say this bears investigation, I will tell you what little I know. So Father has taught me a great deal, but the magic of a high god such as Guthix, it defies mortal comprehension. No written record of the edicts exists, of course. Their purpose was to keep the gods away from Gilnor. Only those in Guthix's closest confidence would have been privy to such information. The Guardians. Yes, immortal beings, powerful and unfailingly loyal. Who better to bear the knowledge? It could even be split among them, so if one fell, the whole truth was not lost. Ooh, that's remarkably insightful. Pure luck. So I should ask the Guardians of Guthix. The trick will be getting them all in one place at a time. That part, at least, is fairly simple. The world's factions are all meeting to discuss their responses to this new threat. The Guardians of Guthix are no exception. We've received word that they're meeting by the Tree of Balance, southeast of Varrock. But the Edicts of Guthix have been kept secret for millennia. Relatively speaking, I've been the Guardian for all of 5 minutes. Will they trust me? I didn't even get invited to the meeting. You are a mortal being imbued with divine power by Guthix himself, yes? I suppose I am. The thing about divine energy is it can't be created or destroyed. It never really stops being part of the god it came from. Guthix may not be here, but he lives on, in you and in each of the other Guardians. You are an immutable bond, one that, with any luck, will garner some empathy and understanding. Oh, you share, not you are. Speak with your fellow Guardians. I'm sure they'll listen. If anyone can convince them of this, it's you. Oh, and when you get there, just speak to the Tree of Balance. It'll direct you to the meeting. Thanks for everything, Adristea. I understand it's a fraught thing to say these days, KaBob, but for what it's worth, Saradomin's light go with you. Alright, let's hop on over to Varrock. We'll just run there. I didn't bother to grab every single teleport item that the quest guide recommended, because it's just a ridiculous list. And not all of it was really necessary. I don't mind a quick run here and there. Gives me time to relax and not talk. Talking for 2 hours or whatever, however long this quest is. It takes a bit out of you when you don't do it regularly. I wish we could fix up Varrock. That'd be a nice construction project, instead of building a fort. Oh well. I ran into the edge of a tree, how nice. Alright, so this tree that has not really been used for much, at least it finally gets a use.
A shrine to the god of lies. How quaint.
That was
How
unexpected.
many of his secrets have been withheld from you, I wonder.
Alright. Huh, ectoplasmic residue. Well, I don't know what that's for, but yeah, that's because Necromancy's coming out in a week. So that's interesting. I was wondering if we'd run into anything like that. But we did. Hello? Ah, World Guardian. The others will be glad of your arrival. One moment. Ah, there they are. All the fun peoples. Death, and the Silverfish, and that guy, and Juna. World Guardian, it's good that you're here. We've been trying to contact you, but to no avail. The problem of Zamorak's demonic incursion affects everyone. I'd be glad to have your thoughts. Okay, Guardians, I'm here to ask for your help. Zamorak is summoning demons which present a deadly threat to the people of this world. The only way to stop them is to remove him, but the other gods don't like their chances. If we could re-establish the Edicts of Guthix, we could banish him. Ah, this is long overdue. Gielinor must return to the hands of mortals. Where's the turtle? Oh, there. I didn't see you there, Valuta. I was wondering. First, we need to find out where it's even possible. That's probably not what it said, but that's what I read. Such an act. This power is not for the likes of us. I have seen the death that the gods and their machinations have wrought. It is hard to imagine that this knowledge could possibly make things worse. Even if we did consider this, what chance is there that we will succeed? We each hold some part of the necessary information, but as far as I know, none of us has the power to execute it. World Guardian, unique element, uncharted power, possible catalyst. Catalyst? What do you mean? Together, we Guardians hold the collective knowledge of the edicts, but there is another element required, a physical aspect. Theory, Guthix chose one to replace him, not us. Process of elimination, World Guardian is missing element. Could serve as vessel for collected knowledge. Divination capable, absorbs knowledge from the other Guardians, then enacts. Wait, I'd have to cast the edicts myself? Knowledge, Guthix legacy, combined in World Guardian. Together, may be enough. This is a lot to take in. If Ocellus is correct, we Guardians would need to surrender part of what Guthix bequeathed to each of us personally. Even to agree to this, we would need to put our complete trust in you, a mortal, who has fraternized with the very gods we seek to stop. First, we must test World Guardian affinity, attempt passing on of knowledge. If it frees us of Zamorak's tyranny, I will part with what I was left. Very well. It is time. The knowledge I hold is yours, World Guardian. I'm ready if you are. So be it. Let us begin. Alright. Look at all this stuff I get. Good stuff. I think we have it. I scarcely believed it was possible. But this could work. We could re-establish the edicts like this, with the World Guardian as the key. Theory complete. Next, practice. Yes, the results of a misstep here could be, well, far beyond my capacity to handle. So we test it. Perform a trial run. Juna? Yes, my apologies. It is just strange to hear such inscrutable things spoken of as if they were simple experiments. Next, we must find an appropriate site. Ideally, we would use the Sword of Edicts in the Wilderness, the location of Guthix's original casting. Not possible. It's crawling with Zamorakian cultists. Find way in later. For now, discretion. We must find an alternative site for our tests, then. One suffused with divine power, but stable enough that the ritual might be seen through safely. Where that might be, though, I have no good way of saying. Could we ask Saradomin? He once held the Crown Archival. Of anyone on Gielinor, he would have the best sense of its magical topography. And if he's aligned with our purposes as he says, he should have no qualms about assisting. Go then, and report back to Saradomin. Guthix is no longer here. Mortals are the authors of Gielinor's fate now. Let us write a fitting foreword. Alright, back to Falador we go. It's definitely interesting bringing the edicts back. I've known about it, of course. It's not a spoiler I was able to avoid over the years since this quest came out. However long ago it was. I know it was 2022. I don't know when in 2022. But it's definitely been a fair while. It's hard to avoid all the spoilers. I've been spoiled on a lot of the recent quests. But not everything. There's definitely details I don't know. A lot of them, actually. Which is nice. It's why I don't do these quests on my other account before I do them on here. Which is frustrating, but, you know, it lets me experience things firsthand. All these closed doors in the castles, so obnoxious. Alright, continuing Twilight of the Gods, talk to Saradomin. Adrestea tells me you have sought the Guardians of Guthix. I trust you were successful? I was. Well, I found them at least. And? We believe we may be able to reinstate the Edicts of Guthix. I see. It has come to this, then. We have discussed our plan. The edicts will be enacted, then Armadillo and I will eject Zamorak from the world. I trust we still have this accord? So about that, the Guardians collectively hold the knowledge required to cast the edicts, but they can't do it themselves. Go on. The Guardian's task was only to hold the information on the edicts. Only Guthix's anointed representative on Gielinor can cast the spell itself. That's the World Guardian, so me. You? With all due respect, the edicts must involve energies far beyond anything any mortal has ever wielded. Hey, I won't pretend I'm not terrified at the thought, but this needs to be done, and I'm the only one who can. What's more, I've stopped the Grand Revision. I've stood on the precipice of Erebus. How about you give me a chance? This isn't some opportunity to show off. Do you have any idea how utterly catastrophic a misstep here could be? And not just for the gods, for the world. We're planning a series of test rituals to see what I can do, and I won't be alone. The other Guardians will be there. Juna, Voluda, Fiera. Fine. Then what can I do to help? For the tests, I need to find an appropriate site. Yes, it would be necessary to find somewhere with appropriately clement magical conditions. I was hoping you might know such a place. The Crown Archival allowed me to divine the presence of elder artifacts. It was also useful for lesser scrying. For finding caches of treasure left by ancient gods, for uncovering the secrets of long-dead civilizations lost for millennia. More like the divine equivalent of losing one's keys. I have missed the convenience it once afforded me, and have since designed a simple device for performing such mundane functions. This, I shall take great care of this, and when I am done, keep it. I have plenty of them. Oh, so how does it work? On activation, it will permanently attune itself to that which you currently seek. Keep your goal firmly in mind. Try to make sure that you aren't craving a sandwich or anything. The scanner will lead you to a likely destination. If incorrect, it will recalibrate to another on arrival. Oh gosh. This may take a few attempts. You must also be on Gillinor's surface, otherwise it will not work. That is of no further use once your goal is reached, and may be discarded. And there we have it. The device is crude, but it should serve your purpose. Still, this is incredible. Yes, we gods have our uses. Some of us even want the best for this world, despite everything. I ask that you remember this, as you do what must be done. Now go, and leave me with my thoughts. Yes, thank you, Saradomin. Thank me by stopping Zamorak, by saving Gillinor. Alright, so let's get down to the surface level. I assume that's what he meant, is that we can't be upstairs when we use it. But I also don't feel like actually doing the thing. So let me see, where are we supposed to go? Got it. Alright, so here we are on the thing. Scan. Right, here goes. Alright, so it wants us to go there. I'm pretty sure this is the Memorial to Guthix, is where it wants us to go. So we can just... where is it? What are these? Those are beans, aren't they? I'm going to have to open up my currency pouch. I need the teleporty bits. Where are they? What are they? Who are they? I don't remember what they look like. These things? Yes. Alright, here we are. Do I just click on it? Alright. You can see how fast it's moving. This is definitely correct. World Guardian, demeanor, urgent. Cross-reference military threat and socio-political unrest. Awaiting response for assistance. We're looking for a location to test the Edicts of Guthix ritual. The Hall of Memories seemed a likely spot, given its concentration of divine energy. Sure enough, Saradomin's compass sent me here. Hall of Memories is compatible location. Plausible assumption. Analysis. Stability optimal. Divine energy insufficient. Recommendation. Continue search. I see. Thank you, Archivist. Alright, we got a new direction. Let's show me this. Alright, where is this going to be? Gleaming Wisp near the Nature Altar? That would be... Karamja. I guess we'll just take this way. I suppose I could take... You know what? Nah, this... I was thinking I could take the fairy ring, but this probably won't be that much slower. The time it would take to change my mind would probably undo any time savings. It's not directly near the fairy ring anyway, that's the thing. It's kind of in between the two. Good old Karamja. Looks quite different nowadays with these different trees. Still a bit outdated feeling. It's very flat, for one thing. Okay, where is the wisps? I think... Ah, there they are. Alright, good old Gleaming Wisps. Kind of weird that it would choose a location that's not high level. This feels like the right place. What's that wisp? It's green. Well, I suppose we want that. It's a good thing I'm not colorblind. Wouldn't have known that was a special wisp. Identifying. World Guardian, welcome. Hello. World Guardian, state purpose. I need a place to test the new Edicts of Guthix. Saradomin's compass led me here, so... Simulating. Data limited. Extrapolation. Divine energy sufficient. Stability inadequate. Could we at least try? Projection. World Guardian. Fatal corporeal inversion. Extensive viscera cleanup required. Let's try somewhere else then. Alright, so where to next? The Lost Grove. We will actually take a fairy ring for that. Ring. That would be BJS. could just find it in the list, but whatever. Alright, so where do we go? Interact with the magical mushrooms. What magical mushroom? This one? Oh, okay. Well, that's convenient. Oh, I see. It takes you here. What do we do from here, then? Okay, we talk to Merithiel. Who goes there? Know that you face Keeper Merithiel of the... Easy, I'm not here to fight. Oh, the World Guardian, my apologies. I am somewhat on edge of late, given the increased demonic activity. The Grove Guardian patrols the area, so it is unlikely that we would suffer an incursion, nonetheless. But enough of my concerns, how may I assist you today? I am searching for a test site for a magical ritual. I have been led here by a device given to me by Saradomin. I'm hoping that this is the place we need. I see. Ordinarily, I would be against this. The edicts can potentially banish all gods, and my people rely on Lady Saren's grace to survive. I didn't mention the edicts. That said, of late, it seems we are abandoned by our goddess, and that visitor from Tardiad, Ingolf is it? She has promising leads for our survival. Perhaps we are better off without. So, may we test the ritual here? Yes, it is time we took our fates into our own hands. The Lost Grove is yours to use. It has sufficient primal energy for such a ritual, and the divine equilibrium to enact it with minimal risk. Maybe even the madness you propose is possible here. I shall put out the word to the Guardians to join us here. The Lost Grove will play host to them. Thank you, Merithiel. Your fellow Guardians await you below. When you are ready, I can send you down into the Grove to join them. Please send me in. Please close this currency pouch. World Guardian, speak to me when you are ready. All these guys. Who said to speak to him? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's Juna, right. Welcome, World Guardian. Where is Juna? Oh, they're over there, separate for some reason. We are assembled, but there's still some preparation needed. We still need test objects to use within the ritual. These will ascertain the effect the real ritual will have on the gods. Ocellus has called in some old contacts and has arranged for suitable items to be gathered. I've just got here. Is there no way you could have, let me know earlier? Required items not commonly available. Sources value anonymity. Time required. Alternative is disposal of messengers. Quicker, unsustainable. I see. Where do I get this stuff then? We've been dealing with an intermediary. The Kintra Requisitions Officer is Sura. She's been holding them for us until we could confirm the location. A Kintra? You want me to walk into a Black Knight base and deal with a Zamorakian, even with everything that's happened? Isura has made a long and lucrative career out of tactical ignorance. She is able to procure almost any item and asks no more questions than she needs to. I assure you, she can be trusted. Please speak to her in the Kintra base beneath Taverley and arrange the delivery. How do you get there? I know there's a teleport there, but I don't remember what the teleport is. Oh well, we'll just go the slow way. I cannot remember. Yeah, it's frustrating. I know there's a teleport there. I just know it. But oh well, we got the agility shortcut. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. In fact, I can just skip it for you guys. Alright, here we are. Somewhere is this person. Side maybe? Yeah, there she is. Alright, let's see what she's got. Ah, I was beginning to wonder if you'd show up. Hope the guards didn't give you too much grief on the way in. So, you're Ocellus' friend. How is the old bag of tentacles? He's unsettling, the usual. He's come up with some weird requests before, but divine birds? Divine... Fortunately, they like the dark. I popped some food in there for them not long ago. I'll, leave you to change the paper. Great, thanks. Look, I try not to ask questions. What you do with these is your business, but... Buttermilk marinade, plenty of salt and pepper, squirt of lemon, and some fresh garlic and Haralander, straight on the grill. I'll let Ocellus know. Be sure you do. Pleasure doing business, as always. Also, we got, like, the Ceradome and Owl and all them. That's interesting. Alright, well, we need to get back to the Lost Grove. I guess I will skip that for you, too. Alright, and we're back. You have the items, then? I can scarcely believe we are doing this, but it is time. In the Grove, there is not sufficient power to actually complete the ritual to establish the edicts, only a scaled-down facsimile. Nonetheless, we must take care. I propose that we test the ritual in 3 stages, starting out with 4 runes, then 5, then 6. The effigies placed in the center each resonate with the power of its represented god or divine being. They should show the effect that real ritual will have, when the time comes. We're banishing live birds? That's terrible. I've got sort of to attach to them. You are correct, of course. To banish a creature without means of survival would be cruel. These rare birds, however, have an inherent homing trait that sends them back to their world of origin, should they be exposed to chaotic teleportation magic. Since we needed living matter, I requested them specifically, and at considerable expense. In dire times, holding on to our ethics is what sets us apart from our enemies. Now, the ritual itself should be relatively simple. Take materials from the cart and build the platforms. Start with 4. We will increase this as we progress. To prepare, gather divine energy from the springs and craft Gothixian runes. These aren't physical objects, but will be made available to you when you need them. Add the runes to the platforms, then initiate the ritual at the center of the grove. You must complete 3 words for each ritual. Experiment, observe the results, and find the words needed to complete the rituals. We have combined our knowledge of the runes into this journal. Hopefully it will help with the rituals. Good luck. I am here should you require further assistance. Alright. So, look at this. Look at all those runes. Good stuff. Alright, so we got a bank chest. That's nice. Can I place the effigy first? Alright, good. We got a Zamorak Hawk. Now we need to construct... Oh, I need the items. Where do I get the items from? Material cart. Right next to the chest. Somehow I missed it. All this talking is messing up my throat. Oh. Well, you could just tell me which ones I need. I guess... Oh, well, the energy spring's gone. Let's try to harvest that real quick. Do I have to harvest 4 or something? Oh, I can get more than 4. I don't know how many I need. I'll get 10, I guess. And hopefully that's enough. Alright, anyway, let's try to construct a stone circle. Alright, add rune. Let me get the guide real quick. I don't know what we're doing here. Oh, we spell out the words, I guess? So, gods. Did I add the G? I clicked on it. But nothing is happening, which makes me feel like nothing is happening here. Huh. Well, that's weird. Why doesn't anything happen? Okay, I'm gonna read here then. Okay, place 1. Huh. I guess we'll construct the stone circles first. Alright. For some reason it says to do return. But that didn't really do anything. No, I don't need any materials right now. Oh, okay. The rune did get added. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't understand what's going on here. Do I need more energy or something? Oh, do I have to weave it? Okay, so I'm just gonna read this. Okay, harvest for Gothixian energy to weave runes. Click on the offering cradle to weave energies into runes. Offering cradle. Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah, that would have been helpful. Alright, so we need gods. I guess. I don't know why I'm doing it in order. It's just easier to think about that way, I guess. Gods. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. Kind of feels like an unnecessary step, though. Way. Gods. Alright. I guess we start the ritual now? Did not do anything. Alright, so... Alright, I guess I just gotta do the next set then. Which is halt. I don't know how you figure all this out. It's a lot of words to figure out through some kind of puzzle. Oh, I ran out of stuff. Dang it, now I gotta gather more things. How terrible. Although I guess maybe you're not actually having to produce copies of each one. I don't know. It seems like they still stay there after you've done it. So we're really just making each letter once, I'm guessing? I don't know. We can try, I guess. Anyway, get over here, please. Alright, so I did the H, right? Oh yeah, the letters are disappearing, I think, as I'm making them, which is kind of making it more confusing. You know what? I can just make all the letters real quick. It'd probably make my life easier if I just do that. I think most of them get used. A couple don't. Like, I don't think Z gets used, if Z's even an option. But I can just make a bunch of them real quick, and it will make my life a lot easier. Alright, D. Make it. Who knows, maybe someday I'll need all these runes. Probably not, you know, but you never know. E, F. Okay, I'll try to get the letters I actually need to, which is L. I feel like actually making some progress would be nice. And T. There we go. And while I can, I'm going to grab this energy spring, and then we'll do the halt. Alright. Not the most interesting thing with how many times they're going to make us do this. 9 times total. With increasing amounts of letters. Oh well. We're figuring things out. Add rune. This is H. At least they don't make you do remove rune. That would be annoying. I can appreciate the simplicity of what they've done. Alright, and now we do the ritual. Wait, the first one didn't work? Oh, I guess maybe you don't have to try each one. You just have to do it until it works, and then you talk? Okay, so maybe not 9 times, then. World Guardian, how goes the ritual? I don't know. Actually, do I want to add another letter now, or do I have to do the next word? I guess we'll just do the next word and see if it works. Alright, so that would be Ward. I think we're definitely going to have to buy W and R real quick. But I'll just gather all this. However long it lasts. Alright, maybe just to 20, I don't know. Get over there. Come on. Alright, give me the old W. And give me the R. You know, while we're here, I'll just make I. I know I need that. And I'll make J, which I don't know if I need. K, which I probably need. And M. And N. There we go. I'll leave a couple for possible needed words. Alright, next word is Ward. Don't leave. Do the ritual. Oh wait, I need to add an effigy. It's weird that gods didn't work, though. Alright, 2 out of 3 words completed. Then why didn't gods work? Did I mess something up? It says gods. Huh. I will try it out again, I suppose. Let me just plug my headphones in again. They're dying. Alright, O... E... and S. I don't know why it failed. We'll try again, I guess. Alright, it worked that time. I don't know what I did differently. Enough. Wow. How do you feel, World Guardian? It's hard to describe. It was definitely starting to work, though. I could feel the threshold at which it would start to work. From reaching that point, I could tell the ritual would only affect entities over a certain power level. True gods. That bears out. We had a surfeit of near godlike entities in place of the real thing during the 5th Age. Not gods, pretense only, power to sway the weak of mind. So even if we succeed, we'll still have powerful immortals to wrangle on Gielinor. Majorat, demigods, that cabbage thing. Yes, all will remain when we succeed. Good, we have tested the foundations of the ritual, now we must take it further. Place the effigies of the gods in the circle, then attempt the ritual with 1 more rune, 5 in total. Take care, World Guardian, and good luck. Alright. Build the thing. And continue on our way. Right, I should probably actually build the thing. So now it's going to get more time consuming because we have to do even more runes. But luckily I do own most of the letters at this point. So first up is Aegis. A-E. This is why I just bought all these letters, so I can just do these steps and not have to worry about running back and forth. Alright, and let's go. Hopefully it works. Oh, it didn't work. That's weird. Will it work if I try again? It's coloring some of the words. I don't get it. Oh, are we figuring out the order? Is that what we're doing? Okay, I understand the puzzle now. The order of the words is what we're figuring out, not just the words themselves. Yeah, if I'd read the book, it probably would have been obvious, but, you know, I'm not going to do that on camera. That's way too much work. I'll do that when I do the quest on my other account someday in the future. Alright, Anima. Nope. Alright. Oh, right, if I'd paid attention, the A and the E would mean the last word's the correct one. The order doesn't matter, I suppose. I'm doing it in order. Maybe the order does matter, but I don't know. They say this is like Wordle, but I've never played Wordle, so I don't know if that's part of how it works. Or not. It probably is. Oh, I haven't made V yet. Whoops. V. There we go. V. And E again. Alright. Don't know which word would make sense next, unfortunately. But the nice thing is they both start with A, so at least that's one letter I don't have to worry about. We'll try anima first, I guess. I don't know if there's a logical order to them. It's probably just random based on account, so that people can't use a guide for it. Otherwise, I think that the guide would list them in the order that you're supposed to do. Wait, that is not an A. Alright. Oh, I didn't place an effigy. Yeah, I should probably do that. Goodbye, Ceradomin Owl. Alright, nope, that was wrong. Aegis is the next one. Alright. G. I. And S. Alright, let's go. At least they don't make you replace the owl when it fails. Alright, success. I want to place a new owl, please. Thank you. And now we gotta do anima. Oh, it takes the letters away, so I have to replace it anyway. That sucks. Oh well, I hadn't noticed. Anima. Alright, that should do it. Stop, enough. The energies involved here, even for this weekend ritual, they're incredible. Once they're in motion, there's nothing much I can do to stop them. I will be able to start the ritual and complete the spell, that's for certain, but I won't be able to control it beyond that, only let it run its course. Guthix had millennia of experience wielding the power that he did. It is not surprising that only he had the control to do so with precision. No cherry picking then, all the gods or none of the gods. As I suspected, when we complete this, all gods who have not already left Gielinor will leave, whether they want to or not. I fail to see how that's a problem. Surely by doing so, we fulfill Guthix's wishes. Who's, going to break this news to Ceradomin? Rather you than me. It is time, World Guardian. We will now try the ritual with the full 6 runes. This will take it to the brink of completion, as far as the power of this place will allow. This time, for control, we will need an effigy representing Guthix, although obtaining one will be no small task. Guthix's death changed a lot of things. His energy spread far and wide, suffusing Gielinor. Aye, the energy harnessed by diviners has only a trace of Guthix's essence. To create what we need here, you need a relatively large amount. There is no discrete focal point in Gielinor that could functionally represent him, except perhaps the World Guardian? Me? Yes, I suppose the World Guardian would be the most concentrated vessel of Guthix's power in the world. You are the closest thing to Guthix that walks Gielinor's, KaBob. That's great, but I'm out here performing the ritual. How are we going to... Ocellus, what is this? How did you... Is that my hair? There are times when knowledge is not power, World Guardian, when it's best not to ask. Agreed. When you're ready, KaBob. Alright, well, we'll place the effigy. Which, oh wow, it actually looks like me. That's cool, actually. I like that a lot. I thought it would just look like the inventory icon. Alright, well, we gotta figure out what order these last words go in. First word to try is banish. B-A-N... Alright. We'll see if this works. Hopefully it does. At least now that I know how it works, I can possibly guess what the next word is. What have I done? Ban... Did I put an I here? I don't remember. I was thinking ahead of myself. Okay, that was an I. Always think about the letter you're doing, not the letter you are about to do. Again, that doesn't look any different. I guess it's a little different. Alright, banish. Start ritual. Teleport myself. Goodbye, me. Nope. Alright, so I, S, and H are good. That means its shield is the first one. That's good, because that would not have been my first choice. So we saved a turn by understanding how this thing actually works. SHI. Oh, I see, they even change color, if they're correct or not, I guess. And shield. Means I probably don't have to do it in order, I don't know. Anyway, goodbye, KaBob. You will be missed. Alright, place again. So next up, we will try banish again, I guess. Why not? We'll banish sometime, somewhere, somehow. Right. Go. And start ritual. Please be correct. I don't want to do this again. Thank you. Oh, wait. Place a new effigy. And the last word is divine. Alright, hopefully we're almost done with the quest, because it has been 2 hours now. N and E. Plus I'm tired of my headphones being half dead. Alright, start ritual. Wait, I... Arg! Arg! Arg. World Guardian, snap out of it! What in the name of Guthix's great verdant posterior was that? I don't know, but I didn't like it. It felt like I was being turned inside out, like part of me was being drained away. Yes, if you complete this ritual, we'll be gone forever. That means no more World Guardian powers. You'll be just a regular old human. Are you okay? What happened? Like last time, once the spell was cast, I couldn't control it. It went beyond what it was meant to do. If I do this, Juna, it'll take my World Guardian powers. I see, and is that a sacrifice you're willing to make? If that's what it takes to stop Zamorak, of course. Also, I get the impression it's what Guthix would have wanted. Then you are honored for all time, a Guardian of Guthix in name and resolve, if not in power. Thank you, Juna, that means something at least. Now, I must ask that you report back to Saradomin on our findings. Best that he hears the news from you. Alright, well, we'll head back to Falador again. And back in Falador once again we are. World Guardian, you're back! Where's Saradomin? I need to speak with him. He is out leading the defense against the demons. I'll send word to him. No need. I am here. Armadillo, Azanadra, and I have been holding against the onslaught, but the tide is endless. What of the edicts? Were your tests successful? Essentially, yes. The Guardians were able to pass their knowledge of the edicts on to me. I understand the ritual and how to enact it. We enacted a scaled-down version of the ritual, and tested its result upon accordingly resonant divine objects. And? I can do it. I can cast the ritual. I trust you tested it rigorously? What were your findings? The ritual was designed only to work on beings with a certain concentration of divine energy, so it'll have no effect on demigods, Majorat, that sort of thing. But it will affect Zamorak? Our plan will work? Yes and no. Oh? Explain. The energies of the spell are staggering. My powers let me cast the spell without being destroyed, but I am not Guthix. I can't moderate the effect the way he did. What do you mean? I mean that I can set the spell going, but I can't control it. The edicts I cast won't just stop gods re-entering Gielinor, they'll banish them. What? Yes. The plan could still work, we gods could leave, imprison Zamorak, you could reverse the spell. Sorry, but no, once I cast the spell, my World Guardian powers go with it. It's strictly a one-time thing. Father. No, this will not come to pass. There is too much to be done, too many iniquities to... On the contrary, this solves the greatest iniquity of all. You boast incessantly about integrity and honor, and now that you are finally in a position to make amends, you hide behind the same feeble excuses. Garlandia. You have said time and time again that you are willing to do what is necessary. For once, Saradomin, be a man of your word. Shut up. I have tried everything to broker productive discourse between you and my father. We have offered every concession, and you have thrown them in our faces. Of course, nothing will ever forgive the suffering you have endured, but you nurse your bitterness and hatred with such miserable, self-centered... She is right, Adrastea. But... Peace, dear one, neither you nor anyone else need make excuses for me ever again. What are you saying? Zamorak. Zamorak revels in his own depravity and tyranny, but despite his purported forthrightness, there is one secret he holds close, one thing he would never admit. I am as responsible for his actions as he is. That is ridiculous, father. Zamorak feeds on rivalry, craves conflict and adversity, and what greater rival has he than I? While I hold true to my ideals, I can only fan those flames, and without my ideals I am nothing. So establish your edicts, World Guardian. Zamorak will be cast from this world, and I with him. He wants war, so shall he have it. The firmament shall tremble with every blow we deal one another, and our battle shall echo through eternity. But this world will be safe. Admirable sentiment, but even in his absence, Zamorak's forces will remain a threat to Gielinor. A grave threat indeed, but I leave this world in the most capable of hands. Don't worry, I've got this. I didn't mean you. Oh. We must inform the other gods, in person. I will summon them to the Empyrean Citadel. Meet us there quickly. Every moment away from the front, more of my people die. I can't. Please, KaBob, do not delay. Meet my father and the other gods at the Citadel as soon as you can. Have we ever been to the Citadel? I can't remember. We don't have a good way to get there, that's for sure. I'll not make you guys sit through that. Alright, I was mistaken. I thought you could get there from the overworld, but you have to teleport. World Guardian, do you need to teleport to the Empyrean Citadel? Yes. I'm pretty sure we haven't done the quest that gives the invitation box, so we can't actually get there otherwise. Either way, this works. Alright, look at all these gods here. Azanadra, Armadil, Death, apparently. I don't know. Claren. Not going inside? I don't know about you, but I have no taste for theatrics. There is a time and place for it. Your cities are burning, Saradomin, and you have called me away from their defense. We don't have time to waste. What is this about? This is the World Guardian's plan. They can explain when they get here. I'm here. KaBob, it seems my celebration after your defeat of the Elder Gods was premature. Let me get straight to the point. I can re-establish the edicts of Guthix. We banish Zamorak. He's trapped off-world, which cuts off the flood of demons. Clever. There's a catch. Guthix controlled the edicts very precisely, presumably so that he could offer you a choice to leave of your own will. I remember. I don't have that control. If I go ahead with the ritual, all the gods will be banished. Immediately? I don't think so. It'll take time. But once you're gone, you won't be able to return. I see. And you have agreed to this, Saradomin? Yes, on reflection, this is the only course available to us. Why are you telling us? Because it affects all of you. Surprising to see the all-knowing Saradomin consulting with others. This is bigger than me, than all of us. Besides, if I'm going to be trapped out there with you, I'd rather not start as enemies. So what say you? Does the World Guardian have your assent? Of course, Gilnor would be better off without our interference. Icthlerin? It has little effect on me. I will simply return to the underworld, as I did last time. If you want my opinion on the plan, I will say this. I serve a purpose on this world. The rest of you have brought nothing but chaos and death. And any course that sees 2 fewer Majorat traders befalling my home is a good one. Charming. As an Adra? Assuming I even qualify as a god. He does. You do. It is my duty to shepherd the Empire. That Empire is gone, thanks to Zamorak. It is my duty to watch over Zeros' followers. They are few, thanks to Zamorak. It is my duty and my pleasure to oppose Zamorak in any capacity I can. To transform his moment of triumph into yet another defeat? Yes, you have my blessing. Are you doing it now? No, the edicts can only be reestablished at the Edicts Monument, deep in the wilderness. Ah, exactly where Zamorak has fortified himself. Zamorak has shielded the entire crater. I tested it myself. We need to get the World Guardian inside the shield. My people will find a way. Whatever small resources we have are yours. I will have Trendine make contact with Adristea. Do we attack Zamorak together? We cannot. Even with the power we absorbed from the eggs, the fight would be a long and grueling one. And in the meantime, his demons will kill everyone. Yes, I see the problem. I will face Zamorak, alone if I have to. Is that possible? A mortal against a god? I'm not so sure about this. I defeated Jas. I fought Saren and lived. I survived the Great Revision itself. I am the World Guardian. Go team! Survival is one thing, but to defeat Zamorak himself, that's quite another. I don't need to defeat him, I just need to hold him off until I can perform the ritual and banish him. Indeed. Go then, make what preparations you can. You will be contacted when we found a way inside the shield. We have a plan. I can wait no longer. Until we meet again, KaBob. May Zeros protect you. I must return to my people. Well, Zamorak, are you feeling confident? Not even slightly. Do you have a plan? No more so than usual. Oh dear. I'll go in, probably wing it, figure it out as I go along. Yes, that's what I thought. Back when we first met, well, I didn't think it would end this way. Should we not meet on the overworld again, well, I meet everyone in the underworld eventually. Farewell, KaBob. Quest complete! Nice, we got ... Where are the rewards? The quest's not over. What? The next update is going to be a boss fight against Zamorak, right? And what's going to happen during the fight? Actually, can we... That's better. That thing is so confining. So as I was asking, we're going to reestablish the edicts and banish him. If we win, anyway. But then what happens to us? Oh. That's right, no more World Guardian powers. And no more us. Because we're the manifestation of the World Guardian powers. Oh, that's what you guys are? Of course, I represent the Shadow Anima being conducted through the monolith. And I'm the regular anima from the monument. I was sure you were the disembodied presence of Sliske. Or I was going crazy. Could you not have told me this earlier? Mystery! But why do you look like Sliske? Because when Guthix sucked all those powers into you, he needed that cheeky chappie's mastery of the Shadow Realm to do it. That was the whole plan with his death. The light knowledge of Guthix and the dark knowledge of Sliske combined. Shouldn't you look like Guthix then? I guess. Anyway, why did you interrupt my quest completion? Well, if we're going away, do you really want the boss fight being interrupted with dialogue? Maybe. No, you don't. I thought you might like to say your goodbyes now while we still have time. Oh, yes. Goodbye, I'll miss you both so much. Goodbye, happy voice in my head. Aren't you going to say goodbye? Better not to exist than to hang around with you two. I'll be glad to see the backs of you both. Of both of you. No! You're not even a little bit sad? Okay, maybe a little. Goodbye. Goodbye, kinda mean, honestly, voice in my head. Okay, can I do it? One last time. No fake outs? I promise. Quest complete! Alright, 3 quest points, a little bit of XP I don't need, a ring, some robes I don't need, some stuff, 10% reduction of damage in the 4th Elite Dungeon, which we're going to have to do as part of the next quest. Or maybe not the next quest, because I think there might have been a quest. I don't know. I know there's Daughter of Chaos, and then another thing after that. I don't know which one the thing is part of. I don't think it's Daughter of Chaos, though. 337 quest points. Not bad. It's a pretty good number. Almost elite. Anyway, yeah, that is another quest out of the way. Let's get this free XP, I suppose. What do these things do again? Change the victories I get. Okay, so it's just a re-roll for the drops. Fun stuff. Alright, so yeah, quest complete. I'm very happy to finally have that quest out of the way, and I look forward to doing another quest hopefully tomorrow. Assuming everything goes according to plan, I will see you then. But until then, bye!